What's up, YouTube? This is the Billy Bob HD bringing you another Let's Play. Today I've got some more Hearts of Iron 4. This is the Death or Dishonor DLC. We're playing as Kingdom of Hungary here. Last episode we were working on building up our country. We got a little bit of a boost in manpower, moving up to 76 recruitable population per tick there. We're also working on industrial revitalization right now. So that just finished up. Let's go ahead and continue heading down the reintegrate railroads here. So we're doing that until we actually finish completion of moving into a fascist country here. I do have the fascist demagogue working for us, so daily fascism support plus 0.10 per tick. And so that's moving up for us. We're also making a little bit of political power, half a point per day right now. And so once we turn fascist, we can do a couple of different things, including updating my manpower modifiers and such. Civil war for fascism. Okay, so the non-aligned supporters start a civil war. We must unite the people first, then rule them. I'm not in a position right now to fight a civil war. So we're going to take the route of continuing to sort of convert the population over to fascism there. Fascism support, rather. It is November of 36 right now. So I do think I want to take one of these tech slots and at least get fighter level 1s researched out, so that's going to take 185 days there. We could also probably use some either support research here, potentially, or we could even start moving into a land doctrine. I would probably take the mobile warfare doctrine here to try to get down to these additional manpower modifiers eventually. Currently landlocked, so no need for naval research right now. Industry-wise, we're good for another 2 months or so. We could also update the artillery right here to get it up to 138 days or so, or to get it up to the 1936 level, rather. 185 days there. I tell you what, let's go ahead and take the interwar artillery boost for now. We're still missing a little bit of resource, 1 tungsten and 2 steel. I don't really have enough civilian factories yet to trade in for some additional resources. You can see we are producing out over 5 artilleries per week now. My stockpile has 154 of those in there. So it is going to be easier from an army experience standpoint to bring in artillery at this point. Alright, we just finished that up. So let's go ahead and grab another civilian factory construction here. And unfortunately, that latest construction just went towards consumer goods. Alright, time for a new national focus now. And so we can grab an extra 2 civilian factories right here. Let's go ahead and grab those. The other reason I'm not going to build military factories up quite yet is because I've got this, where is it? Military construction speed, minus 50% there. So in order to do that, we have to, in order to get rid of that modifier, we have to renounce the treaty here. And, let's see. We could actually take this here pretty quickly. So that might be the next one we move down into. Because I could still go to elect a fascist king here. Non-aligned party, fascist sympathies. Okay. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll wait for this one to finish up here. Just going to take a little while longer. So we are forging ahead. Germany here, if we take a quick look. Working on industrial effort level 2 right now. They did remilitarize the Rhineland there. National spirit outranks the government. Very good. Still considered non-aligned here at this point. Nationalist Spain, you guys can see, is continuing to beat Republican Spain out pretty nicely. Alright, let's go ahead and take renounce the treaty here, so we can start producing out military factories. Fascist coup. Very good. So I get a little bit of a political power boost. We're actually considered fascist here finally. One thing we're going to need to change over as quickly as possible is moving into like a limited conscription, extensive conscription here. All I have to be is fascist, Takes quite a bit of political power, though, at 450. And I can't have that treaty on there. So the good news is we're looking to move that off here pretty quickly. Production-wise, looking okay. I've got these 7 civilian factories now, so let's go ahead and trade for another round of steel here. I'm going to buy it from the Germans currently. Continue to do so. So that gives us a little bit of a steel boost here for the towed artillery production. So we're getting up to almost 7 of those per week, or 1 of those per day, which is good. I've got 200 and approaching 250 in the stockpile right now. We've also got a large stockpile of infantry equipment. You can see here, no current requests for equipment from the front. Is that correct? My guys here are saying they are not fully filled here. Current fighting strength of 55%. Ah, that is a manpower thing. Okay. So needing some additional manpower to come in now. Mechanical computing and the next level of artillery is finished. Awesome. So it's April of 37 now. Let's go ahead and take... oh, this is interesting. This is new. Improved equipment conversion. Conversion and speed bonus here. And then you can take this one as well. Oh, I like that. That's fun. Alright then, let's go ahead and take Concentrated Industry 2 here at 79 days. Not too shabby. Let's also take the Improved Machine Tools here, 135 days, so upgrading our industry even further. We could move into a partial mobilization, it looks like. Okay. This one here, you absolutely have to have more than 15% world tension. So we're currently sitting at that 4% mark, which was basically... Oh, Germany there signing the anti-Comintern pact. Rhineland there at 3.7%. Interesting stuff. You can see here for Italy, currently guaranteeing the independence of Albania. They're working on industrial effort there as well. 30 days here left until we can open up Fighter 1 production. Don't have the military factories right now. Hindenburg disaster just fired off. Kingdom of Romania folds, as expected. Despite our strongly worded statements about the Treaty of Trianon, the Kingdom of Romania has not made any moves to stop us. In a recent press conference, we did all that we could to not answer any questions about our decision to abandon the treaty. This clearly shows what everyone already suspected. The Kingdom of Romania is nothing but a paper tiger. Okay, excellent. So we've now taken that off. Limited conscription, volunteer. I at least want to get it up to limited or extensive, so I may hold off there. We do need to eventually add in the artillery stuff, so War Games here gives me a little bit of army experience in order to do so. So that might be good. Support urbanization here would get us down for the extra tech slot. So what's more important? Probably the tech slot at this point. Hungary renounces. Okay, we already knew that. End of the Spanish Civil War. Nationalist Spain wins that out, to be expected. The fighter level 1 has been researched now, so we're good there. Don't need any naval bomber stuff currently. So we could come over here and get the construction level 2. 179 days there. Awesome. So construction-wise, then I think I'm going to queue up another military factory so we can start producing out fighter 1s here in a little bit. Early versus partial. Partial may be worth it here at this point. Concentrated Industry level 2. We lost Amelia Earhart there. I have to decide if I'm going to actually keep building up towards a new conscription law here. Okay. Let's go ahead and pick a new tech for now. Engineering, we're sort of good till 1938 unless we wanted to get some radar going. Could go for a land doctrine, or we could go for some more support stuff. I'm going to take the engineering company here. Like this. Leadership purge. The purge in the Soviet Union just occurring now. up to 9% in overall world tension. Support urbanization is now finished. We can actually start justifying as well. Austria here. Interesting. We could try to take back Austria. Do they have resources? A little bit of steel and 1 aluminum, 2 oil. Not enough to really make me want to jump out at them right now. Reform territorial claims. I get cores there across a lot of Romania. Proclaim Greater Hungary. Claim ownership of Slovakia. This is interesting. Sort of pissing off the Germans, I imagine. This helps us with fascism support, but not really needed at this point because we are already fascist. So I think I want to continue by... Wow, look at all these focuses that we've got down here. I think I want to continue by going for the research slot here. So 70 days there. Still have a decision to make here. Interventionism, fascist support, secret rearmament, and then the reign of terror here as my national spirits. Volunteer only versus limited. Approved machine tools now finished out. Awesome. This is a good one to get. We may hold off. It is September of 37 here at this point. Synthetic oil would be good to have eventually. Just taking a look around here. Let's go ahead and get the mobile warfare. That's quite a long research there. Tanks. Let's actually research the motorized truck here. Yep. We will want to build those out eventually. We're going to want paratroopers eventually too. Is it worth an extra 150 political points to grab the limited conscription? I don't know. Marco Polo Bridge incident. Okay. Excellent. We've got the extra tech slot now. So I think I'm going to take this extra slot and start in with the land doctrine stuff. Okay, this one. 2 military factory. That gives us 3 total military factories there. This one gets us 2 civilian factories. More military factories coming from this side of things. Any of these boosting our manpower by chance? Don't think so. Get some extra aluminum here. Extra research slot. Civilian factories. Oh, I get some steel out of that. Interesting shit there. However, I do want the army experience here so I can add in my artillery to my template, so we'll get the war games going. Okay, looks like my manpower is pretty much filled up. Making 132 here at this point. Total manpower of 107k right now. It is November now, 37, so 17 days left on the construction too. We're going to need to swing back to something over here eventually now. Trade deal with Germany. Get some aluminum from this here, joining the Axis. Alliance with Italy. Pact of Rome. Protect Austria. Renew the Rome protocols. I do think I want to do something a little different and sort of go with the alliance with Italy here. Okay, political power gain plus 25%. I get those relationship bonuses. currently focusing on war games. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and pick then a new research. Working on those. It is November of 37. So I'm feeling pretty good about where we are with a lot of this stuff for the moment. So that does lead me to believe we can put it into something like this. The improved equipment conversion. So let's get that. Japanese buildup on the Chinese border, and we've got war here between Japan and China to be expected. Chinese United Front forms. Blood agreement is now finished. War games is now done, so we automatically got the blood agreement finished here. Yep. So we can go like towards army maneuvers, for example, which helps out your land doctrine stuff. We could swing back around here now and get the Renew Rome. Let's get this one. Okay, we've got 306 now in political power. I am going to throw it into limited conscription. Okay, that does at least give me 146k now. Awesome. I am gaining 271 now per tick. Engineering Company 1 is finished. January of 38. So let's move into improved infantry equipment here. My civilian factories are free, and I have a free military factory now. Okay, let's build another civilian here, and I'll put in for another military behind it. Let's keep them busy. Let's open up the Fighter 1 line here. We do need some rubber. Ugh, that's going to be really slow production right now. But we are going to upgrade our existing air wings at least. Moving into over 1 per month at this point. No divisions in basic training. Yes, I know. Thinking 16 is a fair number for the time being. Czechoslovakia is democratic. We have 24%. With that occurring, Anschluss of Austria. Okay. Ooh, so now with Germany grabbing that, what happens now with this guy? Protect Austria. New Rome protocols. Whoops. At Hungarian instigation, Italy and Hungary have renewed the Rome Protocols originally signed in 1934. The agreement pertains to economic development and rapprochement, essentially a declaration of friendship. There are signs that it may lead to an official alliance aimed at counteracting the growing revisionist and expansionist tentacles of Germany. We welcome our new friends. So we could go ahead and get the alliance here. Obviously, Austria not part of that anymore. But let's go ahead and secure this before Italy has a chance to join the Axis, I think. So we've got a new fascist sort of... faction that's going to be occurring here. Up to political power now of 78. I think I do want to move into war economy here. So that'll cost me 150 political power, which will boost our industrial production quite a bit. Making 2.5 planes per month now, as we continue to miss that rubber. And so synthetic refineries are going to be big for us, especially if we join this different faction later on down the road. So let's go ahead and grab with, since we definitely have an extra slot right now, I'm going to go ahead and get these synthetic oil experiments going. We're going to need to build out some of that here eventually because I don't have any oil production either. Indian National Congress triumphs and provincial elections. Okay, that's for India. Oh boy. Okay, so we've got the Pact of Rome now. Italy welcomes us to the Pact of Rome. No one can stand against us. Very cool. So if we take a look then. Cool, we're showing us this green color. We've got the Italians over here on this side of things creating a front. What are they currently working on? The extra research slot. Okay, so we're not joining the Axis. We could regain claims here against Romania, which would be cool. Let's take a quick intelligence look at what Romania's got. In between 17 and 36 divisions. They probably have more divisions than I do. For sure. Okay, cool. We just got the army experience here as well. So let's add a artillery, an infantry. I realize that's only a combat width of 19 for now. But with not a ton of manpower at my disposal, I think that's what we should do. At least have it set for at the moment. Do need to pick this new national focus. Should we go industrial stuff? I think so. Lots of Air Force potentially that we could add in here. Okay. So I think then what we're going to do here is take an industrial focus. Still missing that one rubber and one tungsten here at this point. Still showing us having 6 civilian factories working for us. Getting a lot closer here to be able to move up. Excellent. So let's go ahead here and go war economy. Perfect. That brings me up to 9 civilian factories, which is awesome. Reinforcements wise, we're looking okay. We've got everything we need there into my divisions now. We improved the combat width there. Okay, it is May of 38. Should we move up to... we're still a little bit of ahead of time there. That is a 1939 tech. Same with the artillery. Good on fighters till 1940 there. Let's get excavation 1 in. Help out with that resource production, especially in aluminum. I'm producing 4 steel somehow. Yep, right here. Very good. Well, cool, guys. Anyway, just wanted to say thanks for watching. Again, this has been the Billy Bob HD. Please remember to like, subscribe, and/or comment if you've enjoyed my content, and we'll catch you next time.